everybody. New day and hopefully new opportunities, but we'll see. Yeah, it's August now, and the plan for today is pretty simple. We're just gonna start on the plowing and the cultivating, and potentially get the baling done. So I'm gonna hop in, the 4755, and we got the plow all hooked up, and we're basically. I realized I forgot to show this off at my farm tour. This field, and it's a small field, but for now, I think it's the biggest one we have, actually. But anyway, I'm not a very good driver here, but we're just going to head down there, get that plowed up, and then disked, create that nice seedbed, and then we should be really ready for plant season. Obviously, we got some stuff to do in the winter. But yeah, for now, I think this is really it. Now, I'm pretty sure this tractor is supposed to be able to pull this, but we're about to find out. So I'm just going to take the first wipe, just to kind of see how it does. It's a really bad spot to start, but we're going to start there anyway. Okay, so yeah, seems to do good. It's going full speed, I think. I think full max is 12. So it's pulling good, everything's going good. Man, the plowing looks so much better than an FS22. But yeah, I'm really glad they did that. It's probably all because of the ground deformation thing, which is just really good. Yeah. So this field that I'm actually in right now was, I forget what they said it was. Oops. I forget what they said it was. It's parsnips. Parsnips, I don't know how you pronounce it. But it's basically, it just withered before it was like this when I bought it. So now we're just going to plow it under. I think that just means we get 100% fertilizer automatically on our next crop we plant. So there's no need of fertilizing additionally to this field, which is actually pretty nice. So yeah, I'm just gonna get one pass done here, and then we'll hire a worker to do the rest, and hope it does a good job. Oh, I let off the gas. I'm starting to slow down, but yeah. So this field, and then the other one I got a bale. Get the bales off it. I'm hoping I can lift the bales with my pallet forks, because I don't have a bale spear. If not, cheap, we can buy one. But yeah, so we're gonna get this done pretty quickly, I think. And I'm not sure. I'll have to go check if the other field. Oop. Yeah, worker doesn't like that. Wait, did I not do it? No, never mind. We got him in there. Yeah, so we'll get the baler hooked up. I think we're just gonna bale with the 6R, honestly. Might be our best bang for our buck. But yeah, I also got the baler twine in a net, or whatever the heck they call it in there. I haven't tried this yet, so this is my first time. I'm not sure if we have to, like, open something on the baler to get it in, or... It's a nice day so far. Sunshine, no rain. What the? Okay, I just click on that, just like filling up a seeder. And it took 2 of my 5 rolls, so I'm hoping... I don't know, I have no idea how long that'll last. Yeah, look at the weeds in this field. Yeah, it's been a month, I guess, since we harvested. But anyway, let's just see what happens. Do I get to... I always want to see if I could change the bale size. Oh yeah, so we actually can. 180, yeah, so we'll go to 180 centimeter bales because we want the biggest. It's really their simplest, they just take up less... They take up less time to make. So we'll just get this done. I got the horn going. Guess that means that we gotta stop. Now, I have a bug. I don't know if everybody else has this, where if I'm doing something, like if I'm cultivating, like where a crop was before, it'll like leave patches painted almost. It's like it's just painted the same color as it was before it was cultivated. It's weird. But it's actually cultivated. It's like the texture of being cultivated, but just not the right painting, almost, on the ground. And it'll automatically fix itself. It's just as I'm doing it. Now, I actually noticed a patch of that as I was baling here. Wow, these are much bigger bales. These are over 10,000 liter bales. That's much better than 5,000 or whatever the other one was. It's really not a whole lot of work to bale, especially if you just have a small field. Maybe get 4 or 5 bales off of it, and then just put them in the barn until we actually know what to do with them. Because at the moment, I don't really have any use for them. I mean, it just seems kind of stupid not to do it. We have a baler, we have the stuff that needs to be baled, so it just seemed kind of dumb not to bale it. But we'll just stick it in the barn for now. But I'm thinking eventually we're gonna have to get cattle. It just doesn't seem like a farm without cattle, so we'll probably eventually get some cattle or just sell these straw bales. Because even though straw is not worth that much at 11,000 liter bale, it's got to be worth something. It's got to be worth a couple grand a bale, you'd think. But anyway, shouldn't take too long to finish all this. Try it from first person view here. Probably should have taken the loader off. Most people probably don't bale with the loader on, but not most people. I guess baling it wouldn't be too bad. Now if you're plowing or something, it might lose traction, but yeah, okay, spin around. That horn drives me nuts, but it's also very useful at the same time. So close. There we go. How many bales do we got so far? We got one small one, and then we got, what, 2 big ones now? So yeah, we should be able to get, hopefully 2 more big ones. Maybe not. Maybe just 1 more. But even if so, that's pretty good. That's like over 30,000 liters. Yeah, because I actually don't know how big the first one was. I think it's a decent size. I think it's got to be at least 5,000. I never looked. I almost missed some. Not too bad though. It's nice how whenever you drive on it now, you can actually see your tire tracks. It's not just like it was before where you could drive on it, you wouldn't even know. It wasn't even packed down. Same as the ground. Before it just looked like the tire tracks were just painted on, but now it's actually deforming the ground, which is kind of nice. Okay. So I'd say we got 1 more bale left to go. Maybe not. Maybe not quite. But even if so, we'll just get these bales off this field and then we'll start cultivating. I have to check if this field needs to be plowed. And if so, then we have to wait. But if not, we can get the discs going. Wow, that's a big pile. So yeah, I don't think we're going to get quite a full bale off this. But that's all good. Hit it next time, I guess. I never actually thought if the baler has half a bale in it, is there a way you can empty it out so you can do something else? Like if I wanted to do this and then I wanted to go bale grass, but I still had some straw left, is there a way I can empty it out? I actually have no idea. Did I miss that? I did. Okay. Oh, I guess maybe not. It's weird. Only didn't give me 1%. That's weird. Anyway, put the baler back in the shed, and it used barely any net, which is kind of nice. So I guess it's pretty cheap. It's like what, $2,000 for that pallet, which is pretty cheap considering the fact it used 2% of what I had in the baler plus the other 3 rolls there on the trailer. So this should last for a long time. I'm not sure what the difference in all the brands or if there is any difference. But I just got the one for the baler that we have because that seemed like the thing that I would just do. But anyway, let's actually just pull these bales. I think there's enough that I can just... Oh, I wonder, am I going to need a weight on the back? They're heavy bales, I probably am. I might just be able to take one at a time. If I can use the pallet fork. I was thinking about pulling the truck down, but for like 4 bales, it doesn't seem very practical. It'll be more work just to do that than just to pick these up. Oh yeah, that's not too bad. Now, I'm not sure what I'm going to do with them right now. I'm thinking maybe if I just stick them over here somewhere. My original plan was just to put them in the barn, but now I'm thinking I might just stick them down here, out of the way. Because we can use the barn for storage on other things. After all, probably not going to keep these around. We're probably going to sell them pretty quickly, I'd say. It drives nice. You have to have the indoor suspension, like the in-cab suspension setting on, or it doesn't look nearly as good in first-person mode. There's like a bunch of settings that you can make it look way more realistic with. There should just be a setting for everything. You can just turn realistic mode on or off. Like the economic difficulty and like the field stones, lime required, all that stuff. You should be able to, one setting, turn it all off. Realistic mode. But I don't know if that's going to happen. It's not too bad, I guess. Because I like some of them. Like the lime required, I don't think I've ever done lime required, but I usually always do like periodic plowing required or field stones. A couple of them I usually do. I messed it up a little bit, but oh well. Now we have one more big bale and then one more small bale. Curious just how much smaller the little one is. I'm thinking it might actually just take the little one and the small one at the same time if we can. Because I don't think this would be able to handle two of the big ones, but if it's just... Oh yeah, that's much smaller. If it's just one of this size bales, I think we should be fine. I think anyway. Okay, looks good. Oh, that was bad. The pallet fork sticking through there. Destroying the bale net, but oh well. So yeah, I didn't do much more after yesterday after I stopped recording, but anyway, I actually tried the mower out, and you know, I gave it an oil change. I just serviced it a little bit. One of the tires is low. I pumped it up, but I actually took it out, tried it, and whenever you mow with it, it actually leaves all the grass even when the blade is up. Like it still cuts whenever the blade is up all the way, so I'm not sure what to do with it, because I was thinking I could just bale it, but now that we got straw on the baler, I don't actually know if that's going to work. I don't know where I'm going to put this. Maybe if we just kind of put them on... How do I do this? Maybe if I just... This is definitely not something you'd want to do in real life. I'm just going to drop it like this. Let's see what way it falls. Perfect, kind of. So yeah, that's the bales. I'm going to go check actually. This one's 5,000, these three are 11,000. That's definitely pretty good for that size field. Must be 5 grand worth of bales there, maybe? I mean, I'd hope so. So, it actually does, this field, it says it does not need anything. So according to this, we're able to just put the disc on the field, which is actually very nice that we don't gotta plow it and wait for the plow. So, I'm gonna get the Agco Alice. I guess I can just call it the Alice, sounds better. We're gonna get that all set up on the discs. I haven't used the disc yet. I think the Alice is definitely plenty of power to run the discs. And I love listening to this thing start. Something about the old tractors. I mean, this tractor's not that old. What is it, 80s, 90s? I actually don't know. But like the 4755 should be quite a bit older than this, I think. I was also looking at a 7810, but the one we got now seems to be a bit bigger and have a few more horsepower, for like around the same price, I think. So I went with that instead. Now the 7810s are great tractors. They're pretty durable as well. They're pretty much bulletproof, actually. So yeah, we'll get a worker on this. Now does it work and everything? Just want to make sure. Yeah, it seems to be doing the job. But anyway, let's go. Oh wow, he is really making progress. He's actually got so much of this done. Oh, you can actually drive in the... Oh, that's nice. That's really nice. I really like that plowing texture. The old deer. What is it, 110? 112. So yeah, well, actually, another thing I gotta do is get the 6R. I'm gonna take the baler twine off the truck and just put it in the barn or something. So that way we have the flatbed for what we want to do with it. Now this will probably be the last time we'll actually need a baler for a little while because I plan on doing corn or beans, soybeans. So maybe we'll just do one of each. I'm not sure yet. But I don't know. Can you turn on? Is there foliage from corn? I don't think so. The only way I thought you could do that was chaff, and I don't plan on doing that yet anyway. So I'm thinking we're just gonna do corn because it sells good and it's high yield, decently high yield, higher than soybean. That's the problem with soybean. It's such a low yielding crop, but it's worth so much. We're gonna be really bad here and just stick this right on top of the seeds. Perfect, kind of. We get this out of here. And yeah, we'll just stick it right over here. Don't gotta worry about storing this thing in the warm shed quite yet. Now I guess this one here should be pretty good to start in the cold. The only one that has trouble starting the cold, from what I understand from the mechanic, is the Alice. Sometimes they can be hard to start, they just won't fire, so it's good to store them in a heated barn. Now, I don't think they're actually heated, but if we just put them in there, close the doors, it might stay warm enough, I'm hoping. Actually, the one up there might be heated. I actually don't know. But anyway, don't gotta worry about that quite yet. I don't got snow or ground. That's another thing I about to buy is a plow. Completely forgot about buying a plow. Anyway, so thinking, what do we need to buy? Is there anything else we need to buy? Oh yeah, something I forgot to mention actually in my tour of the farm was, where is it? I have 2 solar panels out front, and every month there's like you make income off them, obviously. It's just selling the electricity that they're making, the energy. And each one can bring up to $9,000 a month. But last month I only got like $2,400 for the 2 of them, which is kind of bad for what they were like $90,000 each. And there they are. They just follow the sun, which is kind of cool. And I'm hoping that they make more than $2,400 between the 2 of them. It says up to $9,400 a month, I think. And it'd be kind of nice to have like a side-by-side or an RTV or something. But, I mean, this truck is definitely cool. My favorite truck. If they could just make a mod to make this thing roll ridiculous cold, that'd be amazing. Oh, well, there's actually, I guess there's not very many mods out yet, but someone could also make an 8110 mod. Cross-platform, that'd also be really nice. But anyway, we'll go see where we're at on the plowing. This guy's almost done his disc too. Well, not quite, but this big plow makes quick work of this field. It's not a very big field, but we don't own the one beside it, but it's easy to buy. It's around 200,000. So if once we get the money, it's easy to buy and combine it, and then have a pretty decent sized field. I think this one's maybe around 3.8 acres, but I'm not sure. And that one there's like 5. I mean, it's still going to be good enough, definitely, for a little while. It'll do the trick pretty well, I think. I'm not sure, is that a water tower? Interesting. I have that other little barn over here, but the problem is I can't open the doors on it, so it's kind of useless. I'm not sure how much money it's worth. Let me see here if I can just... Oh, I clicked on the wrong thing. I always do that. Okay, I'm going to go down into construction and see how much this barn is actually worth. $11,000 for a barn you can't open. For a shed you can't open, sorry. Which is sad, because this one is actually heated. It'd be very nice to store the equipment in. It's just a shame that you can't actually use it. So, how much is another barn, or just a shed? We don't need a barn. Like something of the same size. Just trying to find something that'd be around the same size if we were going to replace that. That's something. It looks like there's like a Is that a heated area in the back? Or cold storage? I can't even tell. It's kind of big, like something like this. It's 25,000, but we could definitely stick that right there. Yeah, I don't know. Maybe we'll actually do that. Or here's another idea: is animals. What kind of animals can we stick right there? So the cheapest cattle pen, oh my, is not cheap. It's 15 grand, which actually that's not too bad. It's definitely not too bad. It could be a lot worse, but it still is kind of a steep price. But if we put this like right here, how much land do we own? Do we own all this? No, we just own the field. Okay, so yeah, that could work actually. If we just stick this right here instead of a shed, or we could just. I actually don't know what to do. This one comes in a nice shed, but it's also $170,000. So maybe we'll do that. Maybe I'll just go ahead, sell the shed, and buy some cows. Let's just go ahead and do it. Okay, sell. And then the cattle pastures, but like, we don't want to put it too close to the road. So like maybe right there, I guess. Perfect. I don't know what I actually just did there. Do you want to plant the meadow for the cow pasture? Yes? Okay. So yeah, let's... Oops, I almost just ran into the worker. I love the third person view on the character now. That's kind of nice. But I'm not going to walk all the way down there. Let's go grab our trusty truck. And this thing rides nice. Well, maybe not there, but... Okay, we'll just hop on down there and go have a look at our new pasture. Now that costed us, after we sold the barn, that costed us what, like $4,000? $3,500? We're just gonna take a shortcut. But anyway, here's what we get. We get no cows. Maybe get, if you just got like 20 head of cattle or something, I don't know. But for now, we're not gonna get anything. For now, we just need to worry about actually getting the farm going. But I'm gonna take a look. At 0 months old, Brown Swiss is $200. Are they all the same? No, Angus is $300. 0 months old. And is that the most expensive? Yeah, it is. I'm not sure if we should go dairy or meat. Or do we even have that option anymore? Who knows? Usually I go... Or can we go dairy in this? I don't know. Anyway, so I don't actually know. We should be able to go dairy, can't we? But maybe not. I don't know if this operation here actually allows you to do dairy. Open animal dialogue. No animals for the husbandry. Wait. 18 months. I don't know if we can go dairy in this or not. Anyway, I'll figure it out. And then next episode, I will hopefully have that figured out. We can buy our first cattle. So for now, I'm just gonna... Well, this guy should be finished in a little bit. And then put the disc in that field, get it disked. And yeah, then we'll be all ready for next month. And everything will be ready to go, I think, by next month for planting season. And we just gotta make it through the winter. So, hope you all have a great day, and I'll see you all in the next one.